Please tell me you can hear me. Yep, all live feed on YouTube is messed up, man, right now. Y'all still can't hear me. We'll have to continue. We'll have to continue this show right here. Y'all can hear me? Tell me if y'all can hear me, we good. If y'all can hear me, we good. I'll go ahead and get the guest in here. Okay, cool. We're gonna get the guest in here. We'll rock like this then. Cause I got a fire show coming tonight, man. Hold on, let me go ahead and send this over. Let me go ahead and send this over to the guest, man. We got a fire show coming up. You 1 second. We got to rock like this then. Okay, cool. Give me 1 second. I'm sending it over to the guest. We're going to get it cracking. Because, man, this was anticipated. I hope it don't mess up on his end, man. We got to do what we got to do tonight. Hold on. Let me send this over. Send this over. We going to get this cracking. I'm glad somebody said that about YouTube, too, because mine's been messing up. And actually, I'm on the laptop now. But I'm sending this off, and y'all stay in here because we about to get some good game coming in, man. That's how it is when when you try to get the good game, they try to do everything they can to block it. All right, let me get this sent over to him, and we ready to rock and roll. Let's see, invite the guest. Hopefully, I can hear him when we come through. And we ain't gonna let this little YouTube thing stop this show tonight. I done sent it off. Hopefully, we get in. Hey, man, listen, bro. This is my first time seeing you in here in the chat. This is not how we get down. We definitely keep it cracking over here. So, golly, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me send this right back off. I said I did so wrong, man. Anyway, man, we'll talk about, man. We get into this past week. I've been out here getting it in, doing these estimates, like I said, before we got the sound went out. Well, actually, y'all didn't even hear nothing. So this was what happened to me last week. So my daughter ended up being sick, man. It had me down for a few days. And basically been in here 3 days, couldn't do nothing. Got out today and I got to do some estimates. So I got a couple estimates that I got on the schedule. And with those estimates, those ain't gonna be nothing but some year rounds. I'm not doing no one-time service things anymore. I'm trying to really get away from that. And that's just what it is right now. So let me see. I'm sending this off because this guy right here, man, we gotta get him in here tonight, man. Hold on, let's see. Make sure I'm typing this in right. All right, I think I got it. Let me see. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Y'all bear with me, man. I appreciate y'all. Bear with me. All right, I think I got him. Send it back off to him now. Hopefully this is it. It said my mail didn't get delivered a while ago. Let's see. Hopefully this is him. Boy, I'm having technical difficulties like crazy tonight, man. Hold on. Give me 1 second. At least we got the sound back cracking. Now I got my mans over there waiting on me to jump in. So hopefully it worked. Hopefully he get it. What up with it? Golly, it's telling me still like it. Hold on. I'm gonna send it to his phone, man. Give me 1 second, y'all. It's one of them nights, bro. 1 second. Sure. Man, I'm talking about I got a fire show, bro. If I can get him in here, man. The YouTube guys playing games with me tonight. I'm gonna send it off here to him. See if we can get him in here, man. All right. 1 second, y'all. Bear with me, man. I try to make it show quality in the night. They trying to play the game. So here we go. Let's see. Let's see if I can send this to him. If I can send this to him, we good to go. Plus, see, My bad, y'all. Y'all go ahead and talk in the chat if y'all want to, man. Get to know each other for a second or something. Hold on. Let me see. I'll send this off right now to my mans. All right, just sent it. Hopefully, all right, just sent it to him. Okay, cool. Hopefully, we can get to cracking. All right, cool, y'all. Give me 1 second. He should have got the message. He should get in here, man, and we're going to have a fire show tonight. And actually, man, Cat's Paw, you kind of got a sense of who it is if we can get him in here. It's kind of in your area. I don't want to say too much, but it's kind of in your area. So, but man, it's about to be the 2026. I don't know if I'm talking loud or what. I'm trying to use this phone. We 2026, man. Basically, I've been seeing people out doing their fertilizations, getting ready. I've been seeing some people. I've been sending out all my emails this week, doing my mass email blast off, trying to get my people ready, man, and let them know what's going down. I'm gonna increase my price, maybe about $5 this year. Some of my yards with more difficulties, I'm probably gonna go up $10. Sometimes, I know we scared to let people walk it away, but we're in a transition right now where, if I lose 5, I still might pick up 8. This is how I look at it. It happens every year, but I'm really looking for them quality clients, man. That's what I'm looking for. Well, I'm gonna send my man a message and see if he got it. Hold on. Let me let him know I sent this off my computer because he's probably looking at it coming off my phone. But anyway, man, like I say with these clients, I'm going up. You got to go up this year. There's no way around it. I got some clients. I put it like this. I got 50-50. I got some where I made the price so good last year and the year before where I don't really have to jump it up on them too much. Here we go. Let's get it cracking. Yeah. Yeah. All right, here we go, y'all. Very anticipated. Finally got the mans in here. And all right, this guy, I met him a few years back, man, at that expo. And the dude stood out for a whole different reason. My man's came in there with I guess what y'all would call a service dog. But I don't know if I call my man's dog a service dog or not. You feel me? So we gonna go and get it cracking in here, man. Let me go ahead and bring him in. And I got my mans in here tonight, man. Action Jackson. What's up with you, my mans?
Man, everything copacetic, calm, and collective. I'm just blessed, to live to see another day, to be real with you.
Man, that's what's up. Hold on, I'm gonna try to see if I get this camera cracking with us, bro. Cause I got it's playing with me. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay, there we go. We got a little something going on. What up with you, man? Man, how you doing, bro? I just I seen you, bro, on a news. But before we even get started, man, go ahead and drop it. Introduce yourself, bro.
Yo, my name is Action. Some call me Jackson, some call me just Action, some call me Mr. Get It Done. I'm out here in Madison, Wisconsin. A lot of people don't know what that's at, but to keep it a buck is right next to where the Bucks play, and that's like the identification to a lot of places, a lot of people.
Okay.
I mean, so
Oh,
that's where I'm from, and that's who I am, and I own Jackson's Yard Care, a landscaping business, and I do a lot more. It's just a lot to talk about tonight.
like we're gonna get into it, man. We're gonna get into it. So first off, man, how long you been in the business, bro? Because I'm gonna tell y'all, and I'm gonna keep it real. Everybody's guilty of judging a book by its cover.
Yeah.
When I first seen my man's Action Jackson, I didn't know bro had it cracking like that. So we gonna get into the story. But man, how did you get started, bro?
Well, shit, with gut, will, and termination, shit, because it took a lot of years to
Hello.
understand where I was going, right? And you gotta understand what you gotta lock in. And when so shit, when I go back to the beginning, it's all grit.
Yeah,
It's all knowing what you know. And that's knowing you're gonna have to do it yourself and with no ifs, ands, or buts when you go down that road.
facts. So man, how many years you been in the game, bro?
I've been in the game, let me see, 2009, 18 years.
Man, you've been
18 years.
18 years. Man, let me
Yeah.
tell you something. This what when I first seen you at the expo, man, this what stood out, man. You had your dog with you, man.
He right
Shout
here
out
laying down.
Hey, shout out to him, man. If y'all don't know my man's dog, the
Everybody,
man is famous. He's been on the world tour
there you
already. What's
go.
up with you? So Action Jackson, man, you say you've been doing it 18 years, man. What made you jump off into the game? Because I got some questions for you tonight. What made you like look at the industry and say, let me take a chance on lawn and landscape 18 years ago? And 18 years ago, in my eyes, it wasn't as looked at as what it is now.
That's a very good question. And that's why when I get done telling people this is you got to know why you're in the game, right? You got to know why you're doing it, and you got to always have that motherfucker on your hip, ride with you every goddamn day. Now, how I got in the game is we used to play basketball. Everybody from the hood would be coming down to the park, playing basketball, betting money, and I started selling candy and shit, right?
Uh-huh.
And you know what I'm noticing that I noticed how for a couple of years I noticed how the game is changing. They locking everybody up. And
Yeah.
and when I open up that store, I'm just trying to get up out of a different mindset of selling, dope and stuff. So
Yeah.
whatever, weed, whatever. But at the end of the day, I seen this guy across the street. He was a black man. He was the maintenance man though.
Yeah.
And I noticed one day that he keep that grass mowed every week. And
Mm-hmm.
that's the only black man I see when I go out there to the rest of the world. And
Uh-huh.
I said, damn. I said, that's overlooked. And then I got to calculating. I said, well, damn, how much? I found out how much people get a service. And I said, well, damn, I can do that. And
Yeah.
then, you know, make a long story short, I went out, got my lawnmower, and I sold my candy at 5. But before that, I went out there door knocking and getting myself straight up in the game and
Oh,
seeing if I
with
like it.
Okay, so you went outdoor knocking feet to the ground. So, like I say, you 18 years ago, you before all this other stuff, man. So
Mm-hmm.
when you get to door knocking, how did it go? When you starting off, with your first customer to your second customer, and then figuring out, okay, because working in the store versus doing this physical thing is two different worlds. So
Right.
that transition, how did you take it coming into it?
Man, the commitment first you have to yourself, that's what you gotta have. So you gotta be out there as a sponge. You
Mm-hmm.
gotta know you're gonna have to do jobs for free here and there. You're gonna have to learn from customers. You're gonna have to learn their behavior. You're gonna have to go through a few little training lessons. That's
Yeah.
what people don't tell motherfuckers. Like you out here, everybody try to do it themselves with no mentors. And if you blessed with a mentor, then shit, you gonna open more passes, but you still gonna have to run through those goddamn tough times because you gotta learn through those experiences to
Man.
understand all the way from the top to the bottom. So you gotta believe in yourself and then taking in, knowing that it's gonna be tough, knowing that it's gonna be a little rough, knowing that you're gonna hit no. And
Yeah.
knowing that,
I don't mean to cut you off, but you said something, man, that I think it's been the first time, or maybe the second time, that somebody's ever mentioned that on the show, having a mentor. I said it a long time ago, man. It's been so long ago, but I said the only shortcuts in life is to find somebody who's been there and done it. That's
Yeah.
the only shortcut in life. There's no other shortcut. If you find somebody who's willing to give you the game, who's done been there before you and roll out the carpet for you, that's, man, you get in there and you save yourself the headaches.
Hey,
So
you
go ahead.
know, I just want to give props out to this because I'll be looking and I'll be still a sponge to what the industry is doing, what people is doing, because you got to. But
Yeah,
I was just strolling and just popped up, so happening to be uh uh god damn, what's his mom? Mac. I
yeah.
call him macaroni.
Oh,
Mac. And he said something that was very interesting to me. And I only was on his page for just a brief second, but I said, let me hear what he's saying. And he
yeah,
said, no matter if you know, run your cuts and try to say that's the shortcut instead of running around, it's
yeah,
still running. And I said, damn,
yeah.
that was really deep because it touched on what I know.
Okay. So man, when you get out there, man, you get your mentor, you first get your feet wet. What was some of the first obstacles that you was coming into that you had to hurdle when first jumping into the game 18 years ago?
Uh Understanding that help is going to be very rare.
Okay. Yeah.
And one thing is not afraid to learn and afraid to be wrong. Because you're gonna have to be wrong to learn lessons. That's where
Yeah.
lessons is learned. And and being open, knowing what you can do and knowing what you can't do. And
Yeah.
trying to run down the hill instead of walking down the hill. So my suggestion is take it easy a little bit and understand that everything happens for a reason. So when you making your moves, just tune it up and really ask yourself, is this for me?
Yeah. And yeah,
Well,
I see what you're saying. It's kind of like, throw away that bull and double down on what's working. You feel me?
yeah. It's like, do you rather go spend your money all one night? You could go spend 300
Yeah.
one night trying to have a good time, or go take that 300 and go buy your lawnmower and go make you goddamn it 400 in the week. Now you got shit to play with.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's just a small example, but that's how it works.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta weigh off what you ready to chew off and know the consequences on it.
Man, facts. So, all right. And you say, because man, I got so much stuff, bro. I want to pick your head about. So when I'm speaking to you now, all right, we're gonna get past and go past forward a little bit. So you started off, you got your mentor, you learning, because you ain't talking about really making no money yet. You just talking about, the learning part, the bumping your head part.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Because that, bro, that's where people need to stop and pause.
Yeah.
That's where, because I'm gonna give everybody straight gems, bro. And this is what I learned when I boil this shit up, bro. You
Uh-huh.
always is gonna have the answer every time. You just don't know yet.
Okay.
It's
Yeah. Go ahead.
within you. It's within you all the time. It's just what you don't know is what you gotta seek. And you got to go through experiences to understand what's going to unlock that goddamn nerve jewel back there for you to say, damn, this is it. And when it hits you from all the experience you that already
Acquired.
accumulated,
Yeah. Accumulated. Go ahead.
it's going to come back to
Continue.
you.
Yeah, hey, nah, that's real. So, and I'm gonna tell you, it's funny you say that, because I tell people a lot of times, man, you watch people, you listen to people, and it's kind of hard if you spreading yourself out, listen to 15 people, 13 people, you know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
so you gotta back up. Sometimes it's just me. I'm speaking on me. When I back up and I maybe listen to one or two people, it's like I take out some of the noise and I actually get to hearing myself more. You know what I'm saying? And whenever they're saying something, it's kind of like hitting the word, okay, it's confirmation. That is what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, that's confirmation. That ain't what I'm supposed to be doing. You feel me? But you're getting through the mud and go through the trenches. You got to get out here and learn. And the only way you're gonna learn is get out here and get it. You know what I'm saying? Whether as far as hiring, um, just anything,
It
deck
don't matter
heights,
what it is.
anything.
Do it.
Yeah. So
When
go
you
ahead.
boil it down like that, and you said it. Listen to this how you said it. That's why I say the answer is always going to be within you. Listen to literally what you just talked about.
Yep. I'm telling you, I just have to step back sometime, man, and it's basically like a what they'll call like a fast. You know what I'm saying? And you just don't, man, you listen to yourself, because sometimes you just waiting on somebody to tell you, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yep.
That's all you waiting on.
A lot of people need confirmation to move,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
And that's why I say it's always going to be within you. You just don't know. That's why you got to go through those experiences, so those experiences can open you up. You need to be opened up, because you are not ready.
Yeah.
You might think you're ready, but the world will let you know. You don't need to ask.
Yeah.
And that's why it moves with action.
Man, and that's your name, Action Jackson. So
You
let me
goddamn
tell you.
right, we're gonna move out.
So let me ask you something, man. So how was it? Because I know what you got, but how was it moving out of solo until you first started experience? I'm trying to expand the brand. I'm trying to hire now. How was that for you? Because a lot of with me, I maybe had 5, 6 people within my 5 years. And one thing I know, I can't give up. So I ain't done giving up on. I can't give up, because it's part of the business. I gotta figure out to take me to that level I want to be at.
Right.
So how was it, man, when you first jumped out here and you trying to figure out hiring? Because I'm saying this to you because you in a different era. You come from 18 years ago where hard work.
Yeah, when labor cost was still at $8.
Yeah.
Nigga, $10.
Yeah,
Nigga, niggas was getting $10, nigga, an hour. Fuck out of here.
And they were showing up. And they were showing up to work.
Well, think about it. If that's the regular, ain't nobody complaining.
Yeah. Yeah.
You tell a motherfucker that $10 now. Oh my God, nigga, that ain't the regular no more. You see how life changes?
Hey, let me ask you something, man. Because how is it now? That's what I'm asking. How is it from when you first started hiring to you hiring now, and then how many employees do you have now? So it's like a 3-part question.
Okay. What's the one you want me to answer?
All right, the first part. How was it when you first started hiring compared to now, and then how many employees do you have now currently?
Okay, now I gotta tell you this before I say when I start hiring, because it always start with your friends. Think about it, y'all.
Yeah,
we talking about real life now. So we picking up friends, we picking up family. You use those as moments. You use those as teaching moments to understand how to deal with people. Your first experience with the people that's gonna be close to you, that you're gonna bring in, that you're gonna think that's gonna be riding with you to the end. And
man, I done been there. Go ahead.
So at the end of the day, you gotta learn from dealing with them. Then when it goes outside of them, you get more comfortable with the experience that you already went with dealing with your family and dealing with your friends.
Yep.
So either you can make it or you can't make it. You know how it is dealing with them, but that's gonna help you, because I believe in every lesson there's always a growth to it, and I believe in anything that burns you once should be understandable, because that's how life is. It's gonna come with moments where it's gonna burn you. Your goal is to learn what not to do if it burnt you so hard and if it's burnt you so bad. Okay, and with those experience, now you can rate them. You can rate them between 0 to 10. And then you can, and then things come easy to you when you start systemizing, putting things in buckets.
Yeah, systemizing, repetition, all that. Yep.
Yes. So by the time I got with my first employee, I was used to it. So I treated it like the biggest thing on earth. I treated it like I had 20. To be
Okay.
honest with you,
Yeah.
because I always looked at my business as not a small business. It was a work improvement, and we gonna be growing to where we gonna go.
Yo, man,
And
let
I
me tell you
always
something.
gonna
I don't
let
mean
her
to cut you off, bro. I don't mean to cut you off. When you say that, you ain't never looked your business as a small business. Man,
never,
when I started, I'm telling you, I look at myself as Skag, First, Toro, Exmar, any of them. And if you ain't gonna come out the door like that, you ain't gonna take it to the next level. Thinking small, you will never have it all.
never, never.
Yeah, so go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you out, but go ahead.
No, but that's basically where that says. Like by the time I got to that first employee, I was already doing. I was already practicing. See, that's something that y'all gotta know.
Yeah,
Talk to yourself. Understand what's a good idea and what's a bad idea.
facts.
You understand that? Understand what hurt you. Understand how do you get in the positions that you're in. And you talking about working it out after you done did something. Nigga, work it out before you get there.
Man, good. Come on, man. You dropping game, man. You making it. Hey, he making it sound so simple, but that's literally what it is. Go ahead, man.
So you resolve this shit. Understand the shit that gets you in the muck. You
Yeah,
understand? Now, how many times you want to land in the muck for the same shit that you keep on pulling is up to you.
self-sabotage.
There you go. You gonna be your biggest and motherfucking best friend. Your biggest enemy and your bestest friend
Best
all in
friend,
one. Cause you can either
man.
go one, you can either go one or two directions, or you can just be in the middle and just be dodo and don't never know.
Don't never know nothing, man. I'm gonna tell
I,
you. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead,
I'm gonna
go
leave
ahead.
it at this. I'm gonna give it right back to you. I
Yeah, how many?
always ask I always ask my nephews because I use what's around me to be better for not only me but for the better of the good.
Man,
And
you give a good game. Go ahead, man.
and and uh and I say nephews, uh um goddamn man, I just damn near lost my goddamn training of thought. What the fuck? I
Nah,
just
nah, 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 nah. You all good. You all good. You come back on it. Then come to you. If it come to you,
it'll
just speak
come
on it.
to me.
But yeah, you speaking on having resources, using what's around you. We was trying to get to how many people do you have currently right now that's employed up under you?
Well, it all depends on what season is in. Like right now, I got 22 contractors with that's on my payroll right now.
Uh-huh.
But that's when snow hit. Like
Okay.
today, I had 6 of them in today. Um, and then see the thing about it is everybody want to be big time and stay employees. That ain't the goal, nigga, because that's a big hole in your pocket. You
Yeah.
want to be wise and go back to what we talked about systems and understand what benefits a good deal and understanding where things lie in the sand. Put the
Yeah.
line in the sand and make a good deal because at the end of the day, nigga, I'm running a whole motherfucking mechanic fleet, nigga, and I ain't got no employees. How I do that?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
master mechanics, I got 4 master mechanics at my shop, and then none of them on my payroll. How'd
Man,
I
that's
do that?
crazy. That's crazy, man. So that's why I said, man, you see, you
And
been
they
in the
there
game,
every
man. Go
day at
ahead.
8 o'clock.
Man, you figured it out. So you got 22 contractors in the snow season.
Yep.
Some of us can't get one. Drop some sauce, cause like you said, you drop some in the beginning on how you get them. So, but we talk about like in the beginning. We talk about right now. How do you
Right
get
now,
these
how you get them?
guys? How you getting them right now to say, "Hey, man, I'm looking for work. You got something for me?"
Right now, I'm on the top of my game on knowing how to get people, and it's being real, right?
Just
And,
season. Go
and
ahead.
no, it's just like because I built that workforce development training program.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Repeat that and say it a little loud.
You set me the fuck up, did you?
Man, no, cause,
You
cause,
set
bro,
me up.
no,
Well,
tonight we,
listen.
we got bad audio tonight, man. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I'm on the laptop. I ain't on the
Yeah, you set
desktop.
me up. I'm
Peep that
in
and
right into
say it
that.
again, bro.
You set me up with that one, and that was a good one, though. I gotta admit it. I like
Repeat
that.
that. Hey, repeat that and
Y'all
drop
come
it to
on this
him, bro.
man podcast because if he got me, he can get you.
Listen,
He
bro,
set
repeat
me
what
up.
he said, bro. Go ahead, repeat that, bro. Cause
I
this is
said,
like, take notes. Listen what he's saying. Go ahead.
I'm at the top of my game now about how do I get my top ranked people. I don't call them employees because it's what you set as a company for yourself or how you want to be looked at.
Yeah.
So the nature of the game is this, and I found this out was how you expect anybody to do what you need to be done if you ain't shown them. My dad taught me that a long time ago, and he preached that to this day to me. He say, son, don't expect nobody to know nothing. Make sure you know they know something.
Man.
And that set in with me. And with that being said, is how motherfucker come to you with a slip of paper anytime. I tricked a lot of people with a lot of papers back in my days.
Go ahead, man.
But at the end of the days, I know that can be false, and I know they can tell me out their mouth it can be false. How do I know I'm getting the right person? And that's when I thought about the history. See, the history, time, always gonna fall where it needs to tell you your story when it all connects to you. Because time is gonna be where it's at. You want to find out something, nigga? Pay attention and give it time. You'll have data. That's how data is get cut, how it get caught. But anyhow though, uh, uh, shit, goddamn, bro, man,
You was talking about how you was hiring.
oh man.
I said, see, I threw you off. I set you up with that good question, threw you off, bro.
Jeez, he set me up. But anyway, I thought about this motherfucking training program, and I said, man, you know what? We need a training program. I said, how we gonna for sure know what people gonna know? I mean, how we gonna for sure know what people know without putting some in their face, and we know that they know because we gonna put it on them.
Yeah.
And then I thought about a little bit bigger than that. I say, well, what about doing it for free and just getting everybody in that want to get in the game? Because I remember when gatekeeping kept me from knowing the things that I know now.
Man.
And I said, well, if we stop gatekeeping, well, I can develop people and open up their skills levels to the highest point with education. So 1 year it got really tough with I think it was 2002. 2022, I mean, was the hardest year dealing with my employees. I remember that year.
Yeah.
Right? Because I had employees that was used to broken systems, that was used to just doing certain things because you allow certain things just to get some jobs done sometimes. And everybody know what I'm talking about. And with a broken system, sometimes you got to understand how to fix it. So I said every year that I did training, we did tremendous. I said I didn't have no problems. But every year that I didn't do no training,
that's when you
I
had all
had
your
the biggest problems on the basic things.
Yeah.
You know
See,
what I'm
man,
saying?
let me say, I don't mean to cut you off because this right here is good game because, like I say, we ask people about the employees and stuff, but I gotta get a breakdown. I love getting this breakdown from you because I hadn't, and I'm gonna keep it real. Like what you said, when you got out there, you first started mowing. Before you first started, when you had your store, you seen an old black man across the street,
The maintenance
doing that.
man.
So it's like when I talk to you, I'm dead serious. You was the first one, that's looking like me, that I'm like, you told me you had 22 contractors. It blew my mind, bro. And I'm keeping it real. When Jackson right now is on the couch, he's chilling at the crib. My man Jackson, gold in his mouth and everything, man. And like I said, I'd be lying to you to say I didn't judge the man by his character. You feel me? I didn't really know what he was at the expo doing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. But
Everything but nothing.
once we
Everything
got
but
to
nothing.
talking, he got to breaking it down, and he told me how many people he had employed. I'm like, hold on, I got to pick your brain for real, because it's rare that I find somebody, like I say, to look like me with 22 contractors, man, he could keep available. So with you having everything like that, what all services do you offer? Because I'm pretty sure with you having, guys coming in that you hire, you teaching, what all services do you offer, and what was some of the services that you had the most problem training with?
Mowing.
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
be real with you.
Uh-huh.
You know why mowing is gonna be uh your number one issue when
Why
it
you
comes
what
down to employees?
Go ahead.
Because there's too many motherfucking steps.
Yeah. Go
You
ahead.
get and what I mean by that is you got to make sure that he's safe driving on the road. You got to make sure he riding the seatbelt in the car. You got to make sure he know how to troubleshoot
You dropping some
the
points. Go
weed
ahead.
whacker. You got to teach him how to troubleshoot the blower when it's stalling out, when it's too cold. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Man, you give us some, man, go ahead, bro. You dropping it. Go ahead.
and by the time they even get, like, when you start picking up employees, because I'm gonna tie these two together. When you
Uh-huh.
start picking up employees, your time goes down on what you used to do on that job. You
Okay.
get what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? So
Yeah.
right away, you got to know you're gonna lose time dealing with a new guy.
Nah, go ahead.
And then on top of that, uh, so now you giving him a chance or giving them a chance to take their time and get to know it. But at
Uh-huh.
the end of the day, bro, uh, at the end of the day, that's a lot of motherfucking things you gotta teach this employee. Other than going to a job like a mulch job or a rock
Yeah.
job, and it's simple. We pulling this shit out. We taking it down
Facts.
3 inches, putting the motherfucking fabric on it, and layering
Let
it
me
with
tell you
new rock.
something. I'm gonna tell you what's crazy, because it's funny you say that, bro. When I had my sons and my nephews working with me, uh I thought they was crazy. And all of them love doing the landscaping, bro. They don't like doing the mowing and the trimming and stuff. When it come to landscape, they tell me, they be like, "Oh man, that mulch easy." You know what I'm saying? The debris removal, that's easy for them. That's funny you say that, but go ahead. So you gave me something to look at different with them. Go ahead.
It just, it just like, don't get me wrong. That's how I started.
Uh huh.
I loved it. I enjoyed it. But it was the experience that I took at that moment, at that time.
Yeah,
And
you was
I
ready. You
liked
had
it
to
that,
learn
but I
off of that real
knew
quick.
it was more than that.
Yeah.
You can't lock yourself in to things that you understand that is about scaling. It's about business at the end of the day, you guys.
No personal. Go ahead.
This shit is
Yeah. Go
not
ahead.
personal. Don't think you shouldn't come out here thinking you the best striper. You this
Yeah.
and that. Nigga, get the motherfucking best work done on time with your customer.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what
Get
you
that.
need to be focused on. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Because I'm
saying?
gonna tell you,
Because
because customers want. This is just me. Customers want fast work done as best as it could.
they want you to be safe. They want you to be protected of it, they shit like it's your shit. And when
Yeah.
they see you are moving out like that, they're gonna then respect that.
Uh huh.
And
Yeah.
they're gonna talk you up in rooms that you ain't in. That's the difference.
Man, go ahead, man. That's some good game, dog. Let me. Okay, so I got a couple more questions for you, and one of them is, how is it? Because it's gonna tie into that. How is it? You got these employees. You got to make payroll. You got equipment that might mess up. You got all these variables that nobody talks about.
Wow.
Rest in peace to your uncle right now. Family stuff going on. Like your
Yep.
uncle just passed. You got to go to a funeral. How you able to work around all this, still keep guys paid, and still keep your sanity?
I'm gonna tell you, like my dad told me, keep it straight in the road. Keep your business straight in the road. If you know what you're up against, that's why I say don't run down the hill, walk down the hill. If you ain't ready for these steps, you shouldn't be in that era yet.
Got you.
You get what I'm saying? So time is gonna
Yeah, it's
get
kind
you.
of like
Time,
biting off more than you can chew.
right? So, and some guys do it because sometimes you know how we get in the thing, and nowadays they sell us on packages. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
for instance, my curbing trailer. I wanted the biggest package because I just wanted to get it all done.
Yeah.
But you can get it done with the smaller package.
Yeah, go ahead.
You see where I'm going with that?
Nah, I
But
know
at the
exactly
end of
what
the
you mean.
day, you gotta understand your drive too. So when you making that type of decision, which one you gonna get? Now you gotta understand what type of man you is when you talk about which one you are, because you can get the little one and that can be good for you, and because you thinking about just knocking a cup out, or you can get that big one and think bigger where you at today. You got to think down the line when you buying equipment. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, I know
How
what you
is it
mean.
going to benefit me down the line? How much am I making off of this? Where do I see it? Where's my facts coming from?
And another thing too is that equipment gonna be sitting, because I mean sometimes because where I'm at, you kind of need a 60, 61. 52 really, you can really skip over 52 here where I'm at, man. Just the way it's set up and how the yards are. A lot of the back gates, the smallest back gates is 48, but usually most of them is you can get your 61 in. They're gonna have 2 gate entrances. You know what I'm saying? And so even with me, when I said I wanted to get rid of my 48 one time at one point, and I started growing a little bit, and I was bumping into these yards where these little back gates are, and I ain't about to push more nothing. I ain't trying to. I had to in the beginning.
Get your ass back.
You know what I'm saying? I had to in the beginning, but that's a good point what you said with that equipment too. Like you just out here watching everything and think that's for you, and it's not even called for you. You're not even calling for that right now. Yeah.
Like, and that's when life burns you too. And that's when you start learning lessons. Stop, Giovanni. Go on now. That's when you start learning lessons. And that's the bottom line. And that's where mentors step in too, to try to guide you where you ain't making so many mistakes.
Man, you gotta be a sponge, bro. I tell people, man, listen. One of my sayings is we only good as each other. I always say that. Cause it's only so much you gonna know. And if you think you know it all, you gonna find that you don't know shit.
You don't know shit.
Yeah, so that's how it
goes. You gotta look, listen, and learn all the time. Don't never turn that off.
Facts, man. Look, man. We about 10 minutes over. We started late, so a little 10 made up for it, man. I want to go into a deeper with you. I'm probably gonna have to come back, have you back on her down the road, because I really ain't even tapped into it with Jackson, man. Y'all don't understand, man. It's levels.
It's just levels, and that's why I say take it slow, walk down the hill. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm gonna give y'all one right here that's gonna motivate y'all before we get out of here with Jackson, man. And I'm gonna let him drop his stuff, but this is one I'm gonna drop real quick on y'all. I found out my man's had a commercial on Super Bowl last year. Hey, another level, man. Listen,
that's a whole nother level.
Whole nother level, man.
That ain't my first year doing it.
Whole nother level, man.
But
Go ahead.
This time I put it in my warehouse. I said I'm gonna have a Super Bowl gala, so motherfuckers know it. It's unforgettable.
Man. It's unforgettable. Hey, man, Jackson, go ahead, drop your tags or drop your YouTube, drop anything where they can follow you at, bro, and check you out, because you got some good game, and I'm pretty sure somebody that was in here tonight, man. They took some notes and they might want to check you out, man.
Well, sometimes when I come across, when I get too excited, sometimes my words come off a little choppy too. So
Yeah.
if it came off a little choppy, it'll be other experience we had together where we can get deeper in subjects. But other
Yeah,
than
fact.
that, you can reach me on YouTube at JYC TV all together, and then on
JYC TV.
Yup, all together. And then on Jackson's Yard Care, wherever you can pull it up at. It don't matter at that point. So Jackson's Yard Care, either on Google, Facebook, Instagram. Y'all know the routine from there.
Yeah, I know what it is, man. Jackson, stay in the back, bro. Appreciate you coming on, bro. I'm gonna drop you down, and I'm gonna get with you in just a second. But I appreciate you coming on, man. So, man, forgive the technical difficulties tonight, man. I know it made the show a little crazy in the beginning. I'm gonna clip it up. I'm gonna chop it up. Y'all be able to go back and replay it again, so y'all can get the real meat of this game. Spit out the bones, and hopefully next week it go a lot smoother. Tune back in next week. I got another fire episode coming in next week. Hopefully it'll let us go. Hopefully we won't have these technical difficulties, man. YouTube is back active right now, but man, appreciate y'all again, man, for real. I really appreciate y'all, man, for tapping in. Appreciate y'all for staying around for the technical difficulties. Y'all didn't have to. I appreciate you for doing it. And y'all go check out JYC TV on YouTube with my man Jackson. He doing his thing up in Madison. The man had his commercial on Super Bowl. The man 22 contractors in the winter. Hey, that might have been our biggest employee load coming in so far on this Mo Trapping, man. So I'm gonna get out of here, man, and check y'all again next Tuesday Mo Trapping podcast, man.